Alright, this is Mace 1370 for another RTR84 draft. This pack is pretty unexciting. There's really no card here that I'm super happy first picking. There's Sunspire Griffin, I guess is maybe the best card in the pack. You know, committing to white, or just being in white is never a bad thing in this format. Lets you play Selesnya or Azorius, you know, the two strongest guilds, at least in my opinion. Could just take a Blood Crypt for a couple tickets, since there's really nothing else that I really want to take here. I don't know if white will be open or not. There's not that much upside to first picking a Sunspire Griffin, so I think I'm just going to take the Blood Crypt. Maybe it lets us splash a sweet card later on. Alright, well it looks like they took a rare, and they passed us a bunch of blue and maybe kind of some whitish, basically some Azorius cards. So I guess we might have been able to play that Sunspire Griffin after all. I think we just take the New Prov Guildmage. He is the strongest card in the pack. He's not the strongest Guildmage, but he is a Guildmage, and Guildmages are pretty sweet. Except for the Izzet Guildmage. That guy is mediocre sweet. Okay, interesting. This pack has none of that Azorius signal that we saw in pack 2. To be fair, I mean, you don't really get a signal in pack 2 anyways, especially when someone takes a rare, so I'm perfectly okay with, you know, not considering that Azorius is open at this point. Here, there are not very many good cards. We have Lobber Crew is probably the best card in the pack, which I guess we'll take. There's an Assassin Strike, which is okay. Sewer Shambler is okay. Deviant Glee is good if you're in Rakdos. Golgari Longlegs is alright if you're in Golgari. It's okay in Selesnya too, I guess. I'm never excited to play Golgari Longlegs. I am excited to play Lobber Crew. This card is pretty sweet. Alright, that's a third pick Carnival Hellsteed. So that's a very strong signal that two people next to us are not in black-red. There aren't too many cards that you take over this. I mean, there's not that much in this pack. There's another Void Wielder, which is kind of strange. Like, I'm not sure what they're taking, but yeah, we're slamming the Carnival Hellsteed. This card is gross. Even if we don't end up in Rakdos, and I mean, it looks like red's probably open, we could use the Blood Crypt to play the Hellsteed, so yeah, this guy is scary. Yeah, then we get packs like this where there's no Rakdos whatsoever. Let's see, there's a Towering Indrik. I don't think we take that. I don't think we take the Dyna Charge. So it's looking like blue is probably open. So I guess we take Tower Drake. Maybe we're supposed to be an Izzet here. I really don't know. I haven't gotten a good signal either way. Yeah, we've seen two Void Wielders go through us, so that to me indicates that blue is probably open. I have to ask myself, like, what is most likely to get into my deck? And, you know, getting this third pick to me says that two players next to me can't be in Rakdos, so I don't think I'm playing this if I'm in Rakdos, but maybe on the off chance that black isn't open. You know, like, I don't think they're Golgari either, because, you know, these cards are still in the pack. I really don't know. Don't know. Alright. Well, this is another mediocre pack. I guess we just take a Rakdos Guildgate. People might be just doing 5-color nonsense. I'm really not sure. Here's a Pursuit of Flight. So that's kind of an Izzet signal. There's also an Izzet Guildgate and a Spirius Skywatch. So Izzet might be the guild we're supposed to be in. We're seeing a lot of Hussar Patrols, so to be honest, I'm not really sure. Seeing this guy come through, I mean, it's possible that black just isn't being opened. Or maybe, you know, like someone just randomly took like a stab wound or something. Yeah, not super sure what is going on right now. I mean, if we end up in Izzet splashing black for this guy, like, we already had the fixing to do it quite easily, so I guess we're okay there. Okay, let's see. So I don't really know what we're doing. I guess we theoretically could be... No, I don't think we're Golgari splashing red. We haven't taken any Golgari cards yet. It's late Trestle Troll. I guess we just take Slum Reaper. Could take Cancel if we're going the Izzet route. I'm still not sure. I don't like Rakdos Shred Freak in pretty much any deck, so I'll take Tenement Crasher, but I'm not excited about it. So yeah, doing my best to try and figure out what's going on with these packs, but not getting a strong signal either way. Okay, nothing really for us here. I guess the Rubbleback Rhino is still in the pack. I guess we'll take Batterhorn. It's a card. Okay, Deviant Glee Wield. That's a good sign. I guess we'll take that. Here we'll take the Vashina Racketeer. So it's possible that, I guess between these we'd probably take Dynacharge. Yeah, I don't really know what's going on. I'm just gonna still kind of, fluctuate between Rakdos and Izzet until we get a strong way pushing us, into something here. Not that we're committed to Izzet by any means, all we have is a Tower Drake, but we did see the Void Wielders go through us. That might mean we don't see any blue this pack, though. So yeah, red seems sort of open. Blue seemed like it was kind of open, but we just never really got to take any blue cards. Alright, this pack is basically the worst for us, since I don't really know what we're supposed to take. I mean, Lotleth Troll is great, but I don't think we're in Golgari. We could take a Tower Drake again? That's very unexciting. We did see some Golgari cards kind of come around late, so maybe that's what we're supposed to do. No, I think I'm just going to take the Tower Drake here and maybe consider that I'm still possibly Izzet. Well, there's a Stab Wound, so we'll take that. I think it's more likely that we're black than blue. I mean, if I want to go blue, I pretty much have to take Bluster Skull here, and I think just jump in. Well, I mean, actually, I don't know. The only black cards we really have are Hellsteed. I don't really care about Slum Reaper, and Deviant Glee is okay, but I'm not married to it. I think Stab Wound is probably a better card than Bluster Squall. This is hard. I think we passed a Bluster Squall as well in pack 1. I think with the late Tower Drakes we saw and the Void Wielders that went through us, I think we'll probably get blue pack 2. Oh, I don't know. This is tough. I do not know what is correct here. No, I'm taking the Stab Wound. We're going to see this through. Okay, there's a Pursuit of Flight, and here's an Ogre Jailbreaker. I think we already have one Pursuit of Flight, and if I wanted to go the Rakdos route, I kind of have to take the Jailbreaker here, so we'll take that. There's an Annihilating Fire, which is nice. I would like to take the Ash Zealot, but Annihilating Fire is Annihilating Fire. Okay, well, so here we choose between Ogre Jailbreaker number 2, Launch Party, or Rakdos Guildgate. I think I just want the Jailbreaker. We'll probably pick up one more Guildgate in this draft, at least. So I think I can take the Jailbreaker here. He's pretty sweet. Here we take the Gorehouse Chainwalker. Pretty much no question. It's better than the other cards in the pack for us. Let me go ahead and hide these Tower Drakes. It's looking like we are Rakdos. Alright, this pack is pretty unexciting. I don't want to play Dark Revenant. This card's awful. We already have a Dynacharge. I can't imagine needing 2. I guess I take Grave Betrayal. I don't think we'll play it. It's super expensive. So I'm just going to go ahead and hide it. So here we could take... I don't think we want Pyro Convergence. We only have one gold card so far. We could take Bellows Lizard. Not excited about doing that. We could also counterdraft a spell. I mean, at this point we've pretty much committed to black, so I guess we'll just take the Bellows Lizard. Here we'll take Grim Roustabout. He's okay. I mean, we have a Pursuit of Flight and a Deviant Glee, so we can suit him up with some stuff, and he holds it reasonably well since he has Regenerate. Alright, I don't think we want another Dynacharge, so I guess we'll just take Rogue's Passage. With cards like Slum Reaper, Jailbreaker, Batterhorn, this card could maybe get some work for us. And we haven't seen a single Splatter Thug or Dead Reveler, which is pretty disappointing. Those are the cards that you really need a decent number of to get a really successful Rakdos deck. And we have a couple 2-drops, but they're not great. I guess here we take another Batterhorn. Really don't want to play all these guys. He's better in Izzet just because he has 4 power, so you can swing in for a bunch. I think I prefer Cobbleroot to him. Neither of them are super exciting for me. Alright, well I definitely don't think we need a Vandablast. We have plenty of artifact removal, so we'll take Terrasworm, but I don't anticipate having to play him. We'll take another Batterhorn. Just gonna hide these guys, hopefully they don't make our deck. I don't really want to play the Vashina Racketeer either, to be honest. Or the Dynacharge. These guys are fine. So yeah, we need a decent amount of cards. We really just want to see a bunch of Splatter Thugs and Dead Revelers next pack. And you know, removal's always nice. I feel like Trickery is a decent sideboard card, so I'm not unhappy to get that late. Oops. Ooh, hello Jace. I think I will take Jace. So if Jace wasn't in the pack, you know, like Voodoo Gazi Guild Mage is the obvious best card, but I think for us it would be between like Launch Party or Guildgate, maybe Dagger Drum Imp. That's tough. We might have to take the Guildgate just because we had 2 Ogre Jailbreakers, but yeah, I mean Slime and Jace obviously. Free tickets are free tickets. This is apparently a big money draft for me. Okay, I would like to get the Rage Mode back. It might table. People tend not to value this card super highly. Here we're taking Lobber Crew. It's a very good 3-drop. We don't have like a ton of gold cards to enable it, but it's really nice, you know, when your guys have Unleash to, you know, be able to have a blocker that can sit back and get some work done. Alright, this is a little unexciting because I think we just have to take the Jailbreaker here. There's pretty much nothing else for us. And we really need to get another Guildgate at this point. At least one more. Because we're pretty short on playables, and if we don't have these 3 guys, then we're like super short on playables. So yeah, it would be a huge blessing if that Rakdos Guildgate made it around the table. I don't anticipate that happening. Alright, well, here goes my greed, because I'm not passing a Blood for a Giant, even though there's a Guildgate in the pack. This card is bonkers. Wow. Here's a Dreadbore, which I think we have to take even though there's a Splatter Thug in the pack. We're a little short on creatures, but I've hit a few guys that we can play, like the Vashina Racketeer. Unfortunate that we can't take the Splatter Thug here, because he's pretty amazing, but Dreadbore is Dreadbore. Okay, here we'll just take Sewer Shambler. He's a dude. He scavenges. Pretty desperate for, I guess, awesome removal cards. Still want a Guildgate. Pretty much just praying that those 2 we saw earlier, that one of them comes around. Alright, no luck yet. This pack is a complete blank for us. There's really nothing here. So I guess we take Terrasworm. Probably not going to play him, so I guess we take Dynacharge. Alright, well, Spawn of Rixmati tabled, which is nice. Guildgate one time, get there. I think if I had to choose between the 2, I'd probably prefer the Izza Guildgate, just because it lets us activate Pursuit of Flight. Man, 3 Ogre Jailbreakers and only one Guildgate. That's awkward. I stand by my pick on Blood for a Giant, though. Yeah, that one didn't table, so the next one probably won't either. Nope, doesn't look like that happened. I guess we'll just take, I guess we could have taken Catacomb Slug. At least we got another Spawn of Rixmati. So maybe we might be cutting a couple of these Jailbreakers. Since we picked up these guys, they kind of fulfill the same role. I'm okay playing a Jailbreaker, I guess, if I only have 1 Guildgate. It's not super reliable, but, you know, it's a 4/4. So Skullrend, yes, that's value. Alright, well, we certainly have a nice suite of removal. Dreadbore, Annihilating Fire, Augur Spree, Stab Wound, Launch Party. Don't really have any great targets for Launch Party. I guess we have the Sewer Shambler. He's okay. We'll play the Pursuit of Flight, these guys. Probably playing the Vashina Racketeer. We might be, I don't think we'll play the Batterhorns, because I think we'll get enough guys without them. Probably playing 1 Jailbreaker. I guess maybe we're playing the Slum Reaper. We have a ton of removals, so we might be able to get value out of it. Great Betrayal. If this card was like 6 mana, that'd be so much more attractive, but it's not. So it isn't. Alright, let's see. I like the Slum Reaper too, just because I think we are playing the Rogue's Passage, and having, you know, guys with like full power is pretty sweet. Alright, so we need to add in some stuffs. What do we add? So I guess we could put another jailbreaker in. He's basically a wall, since we only have the one Rakdos Guild Gate. Could put a Batterhorn in, because for one more mana it's essentially a jailbreaker that can attack reliably. So that's 13 creatures. I don't think I want Bellows Lizard. I guess maybe I want a Tenement Crasher. It's kind of a high-end for a Rakdos deck, but I guess it works. We're still kind of stretching for playables, aren't we? I don't think I want Dyna Charge. That doesn't do very much. I don't think I want Electrickery either. We have plenty of removal. Ooh, this is awkward. Do I just put in the 2 Jailbreakers? I guess they kind of gum the ground up enough. It just doesn't seem good with only having one way to actually do so. I guess we could put Skullrend in. That doesn't seem exciting. Dyna Charge also seems unexciting just because like a lot of our creatures don't attack. We have a lot of removal, so maybe Grave Betrayal is okay. If we add the Grave Betrayal, I probably just want another wall to sit back and block stuff. Yeesh. It seems kind of sketchy. Seems really sketchy. Yeah, Grave Betrayal just seems like a bad win more card. I'm not playing it. I would rather play... Let's see, I guess, is this a deck where I have to main deck Skullrend? It might be. We have so many awkward large creatures. So I mean, I guess Rogue's Passage will be good for us. And because we have so many awkward large creatures, I don't think we really have the time to play Skullrend. Terraswarm is an option. It's not a good option. Probably just rather play another Batterhorn. So many 5-drops. Alright, I guess we're playing Skullrend. To be honest, I don't even... Yeah, this is bad. I don't like playing the second Jailbreaker at all, but I guess we have to. So, what lands does it want? 7/7? Seems fine. Alright, here we go.